All right, cutting across to some big breaking news coming in on cricketer Rishabh Pant. Information coming in that Rishabh Pant is airlifted to Mumbai. BCCI airlifts Pant to Mumbai as his further treatment will be carried on in Mumbai. Pant's ligament injury to be treated in Mumbai city. BCCI doctors to monitor the treatment themselves. Rishabh Pant, remember, met with quite a accident where he faced some severe burn injuries. Also at the same time has hurt his leg. There's a ligament tear to his knee. Now Rishabh Pant is being airlifted to Mumbai and treatment for his ligament injury will be carried out from Mumbai. Cricketer Rishabh Pant now airlifted to Mumbai. In fact, he's just been moved out of Dehradun Max Hospital. This is the information that we get here. One must remember that Rishabh Pant had faced quite a serious accident where he crashed into the divider en route to his hometown via the Delhi-Haridwar highway, where he crashed into the divider. There was a lot of talk about him overspeeding at that point of crash. And that car literally blew up in flames. And that's Rishabh Pant on the right. If you see on the 30th of December, after the accident, he was pulled out of the car, profusely bleeding, rushed to the Max Hospital. He's been receiving treatment there, got multiple injuries, nothing of serious nature, but a ligament tear on his knee. Something that, in fact, what we hear is Rishabh's knee has always been a trouble for him. He's always had a knee issue. Is the ligament tear on the same knee where he's had, is it the same problematic knee? That, of course, yet to be established. What will this mean for Rishabh Pant and his future tournaments, his upcoming games, of course, remains to be seen. For now, experts suggest that it will be a few months before he comes back to action. These are live visuals coming in of Rishabh Pant as he is all set to be airlifted from the Max Hospital there. Dehradun will be taken all the way to Mumbai for further treatment. This is the Indian star cricketer, batsman, wicketkeeper Rishabh Pant, 25 years old, met with quite a serious accident on the 30th of December where his car crashed into a divider. He had some serious injuries. Thankfully, nothing of critical nature, but injuries were quite grave. Burn injuries, severe burn injuries at the back. He also had a ligament tear on one knee. Now, whether it's on the same problematic knee is yet to be established. We believe that Rishabh Pant always had a problematic knee. The left to the right, some clarity that we need to get, but he has a ligament tear on one of that knee. Now, will this mean he's going to be crippled for the next few months? Will this hamper his upcoming games and matches? Will be established soon. For now, he's recovering. It's been nearly a week since the accident took place, and Rishabh Pant still at the hospital. He's now going to be moved to Mumbai, where further treatment will be carried out on his ligament tear. The knee injury is quite something that he's got to treat. Clearly there from Dehradun, he's being moved to Mumbai. BCCI leaving no stone unturned to ensure the star cricketer is fit and back on his feet. At this point, live visuals coming in of him being moved out of the Max Hospital, Dehradun. Reports coming in that he could be airlifted. Nitin Srivastav joining us live for a little more. Nitin, Rishabh Pant, we believe, is going to be moved to Mumbai. BCCI ensuring the best of treatment to treat his ligament tear. Give us an understanding on if this is the ligament tear on that same problematic knee. Rishabh always faced a troubled knee. Is it the same knee that the treatment, that the ligament tear has happened, and that's why the treatment is now being moved to Mumbai?
Well, of course, Rishabh Pant has been taken out of the hospital and shortly he will be airlifted to Mumbai. And there, BCCI panel doctors will take care of his treatment, especially for the ligament injury, because it's a serious concern. Because a general ligament injury, it actually takes 3 months at least, and the maximum of 6 months to get healed. But BCCI, as you rightly mentioned, they are not turning any stone unturned, leaving any stone unturned to give him better treatment. So that is why this call has been taken by BCCI to move him to Mumbai and give him a better treatment so that he actually rehab his injuries and come to the cricketing activities as soon as possible. As of now, the information which I have is that he'll be shortly airlifted to Mumbai and he'll go to the Lilavati hospital, and BCCI panel doctors will actually be taking care of his injury, because ligament injury, as I earlier said, it actually takes 3 months minimum and 6 month maximum to get healed because his Rishabh's ligament, Rishabh's knee injury actually is the major issue because if you look at the nature of injuries of Rishabh Pant, he had two cuts on his forehead, his wrist is twisted, his ankle is twisted.
All right, Nitin, we've lost your audio there. We're going to try and patch that, but we heard you. Rishabh Pant's knee injury, the ligament tear, could be something that will be a matter of concern because that will take at least 6 months for him to heal and get back on his feet. Yeah, Nitin, go on. You were saying the ligament tear is something that will be troublesome for him. Tell us a little about Rishabh's troubled knee. He's always had a problematic knee. Is it on the same knee that he's had this ligament tear as well?
It's not really clear that is it the same knee which got injured in this accident, but one thing is very clear that BCCI wanted Rishabh Pant to be at NCA for his better conditioning classes. So that because see, this is the year 2023 is really important for Indian side and also for Rishabh Pant because he was one of the targeted players for the ODI World Cup. BCCI wanted Rishabh Pant to be fit for any major tournament, and which is of course is this year's World Cup, ODI World Cup. So that is why Rishabh Pant was supposed to report NCA, but unfortunately he met an accident in Dehradun and is now being airlifted to Mumbai. But one thing is very clear: the doctors are also suggesting that it will take at least 6 months to rehab to get fit from this injury. And in Mumbai, the information which I have, BCCI panel doctor will scan him. Will There will be a one more MRI to understand his injury grade because if you don't know what the grade is, it is really tough to give him treatment. So that is why BCCI don't want to take any risk, and that is why he's been airlifted to Mumbai. BCCI doctors will go through all the reports and all decisions, all treatment will be given accordingly.
All right. Now, yeah, is he going to be airlifted? Any clarity on that? He's being moved out of the Max Hospital. Those are the visuals coming in there. Tell us a little more on if he is going to be airlifted to Mumbai.
Yes, he is. He is going to be airlifted to Mumbai because the doctors have suggested that there should be no. See, one thing is very clear with the information which I have from sources in BCCI. They are told the Dehradun hospital doctors are told by BCCI doctors that he should be airlifted, and shortly he will be airlifted to Mumbai. He will be admitted in Leelavati Hospital. As of now, the information which I have, and BCCI doctors will start the treatment of Rishabh Pant once he is there.
All right. Nitin, from what we see here, the nature of the injury, even though they say is not critical, it's certainly serious in nature because this really hampers his recovery process. It's going to take at least 6 months, as far as you have said, for him to get back on his feet, and also it could take much longer. Any upcoming events that Rishabh Pant would miss? When will he be ready and fit, possibly, as per doctors, for him to get back to the game?
Well, one major tournament which Rishabh Pant was to play is Australia is touring India in February next month, where we have to play. Indian side have to play 4 Test match, and especially this tournament was very crucial, keeping in mind the Test Championship qualifying because India is not trying to qualify for that tournament. So Rishabh Pant was very crucial in for that tournament because each and everyone know that how important Rishabh Pant is in the Test cricket. So he's going to miss Australia Test matches. He's going to miss IPL as of now, and we'll see how long his treatment will take because as of now the doctors which I have spoken, they are saying this kind of injury will take at least 6 months to get healed.
All right. This is absolutely unfortunate that Rishabh Pant will have to now wait it out until he fully recovers to get back to the match. It's certainly a loss for the Indian cricket team. He's a star wicket keeper, batsman, certainly a miss for the team at this point to lose out on a really fine player. But Nitin, as the police investigates the case, anything that we know of why the accident took place, a lot of talk around Rishabh that he may have been overspeeding on that fateful night when that crash happened. Then contradictory reports came in, one by the police who said that he fell asleep, the other by the BCCI or the Delhi cricket body who said There was a pothole that he encountered, post which he lost balance and crashed. So any word on what exactly happened that night?
From BCCI, there is no information about the accident reason, but as you rightly mentioned, that there are two statements which is contradicted to each other. That actual reason was from end of Rishabh Pant that he felt sleepy and that is why accident happened. But the other day, the very next day, there was other statement. There was pothole on the road and that is why accident happened. So I feel that this is the absolute matter of police investigation. Once Rishabh Pant will be giving his statement to police, will come to know what exactly happened at that night and what was the actual reason of this accident.
Nitin, a little more on the BCCI's involvement in this. They are ensuring they're going to far lengths to ensure treatment, proper treatment to Rishabh Pant, and also a little clarity on why he's being airlifted. We believe doctors say that movement should be bare minimum, that he should be airlifted because then that cuts down any kind of friction to his burn injuries or his leg at this point. Tell us why the decision to airlift him.
Well, BCCI had planned already that if required, will move Rishabh Pant to Mumbai, and also if doctor suggests he'll be sent to overseas, most likely London, for his better treatment. So the reason why Rishabh Pant is being airlifted is just to make sure that there will be no friction. There will be no the time management of situation that he should be released from one hospital and should be there to the other hospital as soon as possible. That is why the medium of airlifting was chosen. As of now, BCCI is making sure that any kind of treatment which is required for Rishabh Pant should be given on priority. That is what BCCI is planning. I spoke to some of the BCCI officials and they are clearly saying, see, we are ready to give him any kind of requirement, any kind of treatment which is going to make Rishabh Pant fit as soon as possible. That is why we have decided to shift Rishabh Pant, to move Rishabh Pant from Dehradun to Mumbai to a better facility, to a better hospital, and make sure that Rishabh Pant is feeling well. And that is why BCCI also said that as of now, Rishabh Pant is recovering well, is doing well. But we want to make sure that Rishabh Pant should get each and every treatment which is required for his speedy recovery.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us, Nitin. Of course, wishing speedy recovery to Rishabh Pant. The police, on one hand, investigating how this crash happened. On the other, we see Rishabh Pant's treatment being progressing quite swiftly as the BCCI ensuring that he receives the best of treatment. He is now being airlifted to Mumbai to fix his ligament tear on his knee.